make a person do right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the only reason why I did right. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I promise everybody was telling me she ain't gonna do right. Like, everybody was like, man, you stupid, you making a fool out yourself. But I had to do it because I had been that other person for a long time, and I just was like, I love myself more than to be the other person.
But it takes that person getting to that point where they at that point. Yep. It.
Oh my Lord!
It takes that person.
I'm like, what
that point, and I'm at that point. I'm like, look.
But Mario, I ain't gonna lie. She had, what kind of car you had, baby? A Mazda. She pulled up and her motherfucking clothes, like you couldn't see the back seat. She had clothes all the way to the ceiling. She wasn't playing. She moved her ass in. She was like, I want to be with you. She had everything she owned in her motherfucking car.
No. She was ready.
Yes.
Left my apartment and moved in the hood.
Because I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam, you got me fucked up.
Oh, I guess you can have it.
See, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes that you already be needing that anyway. It just be you be waiting on that person because
I was sick as fuck too.
Give your all, and then the other person ain't doing it.
I was sick as fuck. I was like,
Man,
she ain't gonna
about some
come.
Shit right now that just blow the world right now, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Sorry, y'all, that Facebook won't let us be great and keep knocking us off on live. If y'all won't catch us on the podcast as well, that way you know you won't get knocked off.
Yeah, because this going to be too many.
They're going to be like, we got to look again.
But it's
you connected to the Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah. It's not the Wi-Fi.
It's Facebook.
Because it keeps saying Facebook is not working.
And that motherfucker know it's working.
Yep. You can go to somebody's page right now. They live.
I swear.
When we had the juicy topics.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move real quick. So how do you guys feel about the whole same-sex couples raising kids? Because a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. Like, we had like over 200 comments on that topic itself. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm a same-sex couple parent, I don't want to start with me. So Mario, let's start with you. How you feel about that? Both sides, two males raising you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a boy or a girl, like, just be honest. How you feel about same-sex couple raising kids?
I don't know. I'm saying, like, how it would really go with. I think I'm saying with two women, I'm saying I would probably be better than two men. My personal opinion, because I'm saying, like, I was raised by my mother and my grandmother.
Me too.
I guess being raised by both of them, I'm saying, I can see two women can raise a child and a male child at that. But I don't know how two men would be able to, because I'm saying, like, I know myself being a single parent, it's hard, boy. Like, when you be tired as hell, you got to try to figure out what the fuck y'all gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, had this motherfucker ate already. Damn, I got to eat. You know what I'm saying? I still got to do my
It's hard, ain't it?
Yeah, I take my head off every single parent, period, male or female. So I feel like two parents are better than one. So if at any time, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, whether it be two males, two females, or a male and female, you know what I'm saying, it's best for, I think, two adults, because one person can teach that child something that the other person might not have knowledge of. So it can be done. I'm not against it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is in the best interest of that child is my, you know what I'm saying, concern.
As long as they getting loved and not abused or anything like that.
Yeah, and you not, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't think just because the parents are two females or two males that they gonna try to lead that child to be, you know what I'm saying, they probably gonna love the child better than a straight couple. For real, you know what I'm saying, not the same or however. So
I feel that it doesn't matter. I feel that every child should be in a two-parent home. However, there are single mothers and single fathers who do amazingly. Because I had a great mother who raised two children on her own and was sick. However, I don't think it should even matter whether it's two women, two men, man and a woman. As long as you have the dynamics that it takes to raise a child, I don't think that it would be a bad situation. You teach them love. You teach them the things that they need in life. Even if you don't know, there are ways to find out and to learn. Or you may have a family member that can show that child. You know what I mean? Because it goes back to the previous show we had. It don't take just those parents. It take the whole village. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I don't think, ignorant shit like how a man gonna talk to a girl about a period, just like a single father does, or just like a grandmother can, or the mother of that young man who's raising that child. How can a woman show a boy how to pee standing up? The same way a damn man do.
Because it's gonna be some man probably gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? So it just happens automatically.
They just so small-mindedly think about that home. Like when you have children, you don't think about yourself. It becomes about your kids. So you're not trying to instill in them what you are. You're trying to instill in them. You want to lead them in the way that they're going. So with any parent, you never want to raise a child to live out your dream or do what you want them to do. You're supposed to raise them to be them and make them comfortable in themselves to be who they are. You know what I mean? And just teach them a foundation, show them love, teach them spirituality, and just, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, and be there for them for school and their plays. What they notice is that parent that's going to be there. If they got a game, you at every game. That's the shit that's going to matter to them. It's not going to matter if you're a woman and a woman. They're like, man, both my moms in the stand cheering for me. Every game. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think it matters. Period.
With me, I had 4 kids before I met Sean, and my boy is my oldest, and his dad has never been in his life.
Right.
So, therefore, he learned how to stand up and pee from me. I never understood that aspect of it because it's a lot of single mothers that raise grown men to be something great. You know what I'm saying? When you hear these actors and celebrities be like, my dad was never in the picture, and I'm like, shout out to mom. She did a great job. You know what I'm saying? And they also brought up this thing about where they'll be more feminine. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know me and Sean, you know how all babies bounce like this. They do that same little bounce. She don't be playing that about our son. You know what I'm saying? Like, she be like, hit him, make him stop. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to do that. And, I was trying to get an understanding of, do they feel like because we gay, we do some type of ritual that we want our kids to be gay as well? I'm not understanding it because, we do have a child that's, trying to figure out what is it that she want. And I'm always telling her, well, baby, I would prefer you to be with a guy because if you don't have tough skin, you're not going to be able to handle the life of being homosexual. I said, just because your mama might accept you don't mean that your dad is going to accept you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to my children. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why we choose to not show affection around our kids. And we also ask people that come around, because my sister can vouch for it, that I would be like, all that cuddling, holding hands, let's leave that from around the kids because they do watch and mimic. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I was with guys, I ain't know nothing about being family oriented. Because I had a stepdad that came in my life when I was 14. He used to go straight to the bed. We ain't never really do nothing as family. Mama was doing this. Daddy was in the bed watching the game, drinking a beer or something. Daddy really went, you know what I'm saying? You have families like that. But when I met Sean, she was like, we're going to pray together. We're going to all eat in the same room. When I was with guys, they weren't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you guys. When I met Sean, I became more family oriented. She was like, we're going to go on family trips. We're going to do this as a family, that as a family. When I was with them niggas, it's just, okay, you fucking me good. You know what I'm saying? You doing this good. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Half of the time, they ain't even play with the children for real. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I just get so upset when people be like, well, same sex can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And our kids, we talk to them all the time about how they feel. How do their friends mention anything? Our older kids like, Mom, y'all ain't the only ones that's gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, why do we still have to have this talk? Because I want to know how y'all feel about the situation. Exactly. Do it bother y'all? I even explain them our kids, because we got younger kids that go to a Christian school. Mm-hmm. I said, they have this project they do on the first day where they have to stand up and they talk about their family. I told my teacher, my baby teacher, I said, she ain't gonna be able to stand up and talk about mama and daddy like the rest of the people. She gonna stand up and she gonna talk about Mama and my son. You know what I'm saying? And the teacher was like, oh, that's fine. Like, literally, y'all, with all this closed-minded people, I don't know what the fuck, they might well stay where they at because people are so open-minded now. You know what I'm saying? My children's school know that we are a same-sex couple. You know what I'm saying? We go in there in the chapel, you done been with us, and we all sit down. They don't be staring at us and looking like, why the fuck they up in that? Like, it's over with. Like, people got so much to say, I don't even pay their ass no attention because guess what? These children still over here happy.
But guess what, though? It's all about the person because you can be in a household with a man and a woman, this man beating the shit out this woman, and that child sees that domestic violence. And it could be the same way in a same-sex relationship. What's healthy for a child is a healthy environment, period. You know what I mean? Sean instilled that because that's the type of person she is. You understand what I'm saying? If you would have found a guy that had those things, guess what? He would have did that as well. So it's all about the person that you choose to have children with or be in a relationship with children.
Because we even co-parent with some of the kids, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a big issue. You know, before I moved on with her, I asked my baby daddies, I was like, you know, what if this or what if that? You know, it's a lot of parents that don't even talk to their kids. Yeah. You know, and you have to have an open communication with the kids as well because how they feel matters. It's a lot of females that will move on with a motherfucker and could care less if the child like them or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that individual. I talk to my kids about everything. You know what I'm saying? If they would have had issues with mama talking to a woman, you know what I'm saying? I would have had to say, you know, wait a minute. You know, because my kids mean the world to me. You know what I'm saying? So we would have had to figure something out because I wasn't going to just rest that on them.
And children, you know what I'm saying, they act differently. They have feelings about different stuff with your relationships because, like, it could be a person that you with, one of your children might not be feeling that person. And it might be a good reason, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you not to be happy because of your children, but, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you have to just pay attention to how they feel or what they think about situations too, because you know what I'm saying, they might be able to pick up on something that you ain't.
You know, the old folks say that the children, like, you know, when they young, not when they smelling themselves. You know what I'm saying? But they be like, children can pick up on certain instincts. You know what I'm saying?
Babies. Yeah.
So to me, they was young at that time. So it mattered to me how they felt. And you know, my son, the only thing he said was, you know, as long as she don't put her hands on you like you'd have been touched before. And that basically was it. I just want you happy. It don't matter if it's with whoever. I just want you happy. Sure, they was like, I don't give a fuck if it's with a horse. We just want you happy, mama. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So we've been doing a pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? Because Sean taught them, you know, taught him and probably going to teach our younger baby as well. He ain't had no dad teach him how to change no tie, do a bow tie and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? A female taught him those things. So with everybody else was like, well, how a female gonna teach him this and that? No, I can't talk to him about his hormones or whatever, but I damn sure try my best.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to boy children about that anyway.
And you know, he got an uncle. My brother is in his early 20s. I be like, you need to talk to your nephew. But I talk to my son. I'm talking, I ain't sugarcoating shit. I be like, look, boy, it's some shit that you can get on that dick. It don't matter if you wear a condom on that motherfucker. You can still get some shit.
That's how y'all
you know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I be like, look, if she ain't smelling too fresh, you know what I'm saying? You might want to do this. You might want to do that. Like, we talk to our children. I'm not finna sugarcoat shit. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? I'm a female. I can tell you about these females. Your daddy can't tell you about our ass. We ain't shit. That's how I talk to my son. We ain't shit. I'm letting you know right now, we got a lot of tricks up our motherfucking skirts.
Yep.
Do you be want to hear when he come to you telling you about who he just smashed or how he did it?
He talked to me about that, and I
be want to hear though.
Because I be like, I don't want to picture that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he was talking about it to both of us. I was like, I don't even want to be here.
Because you know they feel like they be like, man, mom, you know what I'm saying? Because you know his sister, like, he got a sister 1 year. They think they twins, but they like a year apart. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, he's showing all my friends his picture of his thing. So I was like, what? So here go my grandma, man. My grandma was like, well, boy, let me see the picture. And I was like, well, I don't want to see the picture. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we like, she probably exaggerating, you know what I'm saying? But by their facial expression, you know, my son must be blessed. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, look, if you want to stay blessed, don't put your shit in the wrong girl. Like,
Hello.
that's how I talk to
Hell
him.
no. See,
You know what I'm
sound
saying?
like my ex-wife, how she say
He,
she talked to
he
my...
don't have no daddy to talk to him about it, so I can't be sugarcoating shit.
But like, she don't want to hear him talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll tell him, oh, boy, you need to go talk to your dad, you know what I'm saying?